welcome to Deep Astro Universe. Today I'll be talking about the next four lagnas. How will be your December 2024? So, if I talk about the other four lagnas, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. So, if I begin with one small brief notification about December 2024. See, major changes are happening in December. Firstly, Saturn is not just making a nakshatra parivartan while it is direct in the Aquarius sign, it's Mool Trikon Rashi, but it is making a very strong nakshatra parivartan yoga with Rahu. Now, these two together give very prominent effect. Now, by the end of December, this nakshatra parivartan will also end and Saturn will enter in another nakshatra that will be of Jupiter after Rahu's nakshatra. Similarly, Mars, which is currently debilitated, okay, it will get retrograde. That means Mars won't behave like a debilitated Mars. Instead, it will behave more like an exalted Mars in this time period. So let's begin with Leo. For Leo, your Lagna Lord, which is Sun, will be transiting from the Scorpio sign, which comes in the fourth house. Now, in the Scorpio sign, Mercury will remain here till the whole December. Firstly, till 16 December, it will be retrograde. After that, it will get direct. Now, Sun being your Lagna Lord, with the 11th and second house Lord in the fourth house, it's a very prominent position for acquiring any kind of wealth, either through family business or your own business or through some group organization or any leadership quality that you have in your life, any position you have. Through that, you can acquire a lot of wealth. Through property, you can acquire a lot of wealth. You can do real estate at this time also. Okay. But till the time Mercury is retrograde, especially in the fourth house, mind it, you don't have to do any kind of documentation work. While you are communicating with anyone, either through email, message, or anything in verbal or written communication, you have to mind it how you are doing it because some mistakes can happen at this time till 16 December. After that, when Mercury will get direct, that will be the time when things will start moving ahead, especially in your related to your intellect knowledge. If I talk about the fourth house, it talks about your basic school knowledge. So whosoever they are in school, they will do really good in the whole December. They will perform really well in the exam and school. Their intellect will be sky high. They will be able to achieve good marks. See, as I said, from 16 December, Mercury will be very strong over here, so it will give you better results. So, someone who is into trading or any kind of business work, you can get a lot of, you can acquire a lot of wealth. Similarly, that happiness will also come in your home life because being in the fourth house, Sun somewhere, disturbs the peace of mind because it's a malefic planet. Now, when the Sun will enter the Sagittarius sign from 16 December, it will enter your fifth house. Now, fifth house is basically in the Kalpurush Kundli house ruled by Sun. Leo sign comes over here, but in your case it is Sagittarius. So it's still a friendly sign for Sun. So I would say this is the time when you can regain your position in life. Means with your hard work, with your intelligence, you can regain any kind of position in life, hereditary position, any kind. You can clear any exam, and you will see your intellect is working very properly. And someone who is very emotional and caring, one can look for something related to relationship, creativity. You can perform something very creatively if you are into media or any sector where you have to do something related to designing and creativity. So these are some of the things which will happen, and people who are into government services, they will perform really well. So this is a very good time. If I talk about before 16 December, you have to be precautious of your documentation and your communication. After 16 December, things look far better, okay, as compared to the initial half of the December. If I talk about Mars, Mars will remain in your 12th house, and being in the debilitation sign, it will get retrograde from 7 December. Now, retrograde Mars in the debilitation sign behave like an exalted Mars. Mars being the lord of your ninth house and fourth house going in the 12th house talks about some travels. Definitely travels will come in your life. You will move from one place to another place. Some travel from home could be there. This also talks about there could still be some problem in your parents life, mother and father's life. Their health can deteriorate. But this also talks about your travels, lot of travels for higher education or some changes that are coming in your life, but you will see movement. Movement could be related to anything, but mind it, this Mars in the 12th house can even talk about expenditures, and even health related issues can come along with that. Some anger issues, anger can also pop up at this time. Many of you can get agitated with instant irritation or frustration because of the continuous uh, labor or effort you are putting in your work, and you are not getting the result. That could be the reason, because ultimately this Mars is aspecting your Saturn with the 8th aspect, and Saturn is currently there in the 7th house. So Saturn and Rahu will be making a nakshatra parivartan yoga. So Rahu in the 8th house and Saturn in the 7th house. This is somewhat a condition where now you will see your business, your status, your married life is progressing. If there was some disturbance in your business, in your status, you wanted to shift to foreign lands and there was no progress from that side, now is the time, because 7th house even talks about foreign settlement and travel. So this is the time when you will see those transformation, sudden transformation, lot of good things will happen. Now the only thing that I have said over here, because Mars is putting its aspect on the 3rd house, which is very good, it will give you that willpower and strength. It is putting its 7th aspect on 6th house, so it will give you that competitiveness to compete with others. You can take loan at this time, you can win over any court case and litigation also, but mind it, it will disturb your health. And secondly, because it is giving its 8th aspect on the Saturn, this is very difficult. Why it is difficult? It can agitate your anger because of your because of other people, because 7th house is also other people, and your work, because of your work also. Okay, so you have to be cautious of how you are communicating. That's why I said, till the time Mercury is retrograde, you have to look for your communication, else it can disturb your relationship with your friends and your, especially with your relatives. Okay, so you have to mind that till 16 December. But still, because Mars is giving its 8th aspect, this can disturb, it can make you little bit frustrated in your life, because of which you can show your anger and revenge to others, because sometimes Mars becomes very angry, and out of that anger it becomes revengeful also. Now, if I talk about Ketu, Ketu being in the 2nd house is definitely taking you away from your family, either physically or mentally. You are going away, means somewhere you are not interested, disinterested in your family matters. Some kind of arguments can also happen, but more than that, it looks like either you are physically away from them or you are mentally away from them. So you have to see for the transit of Mercury that is going in the month of December. So because Mercury is going in the 4th house, that means mentally you are going far away, or even from your home you can go far away to some other place. That could be the reason. Now, if I talk about the other planets like Venus, Venus will be there in the Capricorn sign in the 6th house. Now, till the time Venus, which is Lord of your 10th house and even Lord of your 3rd house, going in the 6th house, definitely in your workplace, you can achieve a position, because Mars, which is giving its exalted kind of energy to Venus, this Venus, and it is also the exaltation sign of Mars. Somewhere in your career you can see a lot of progress. Okay, suddenly you can win over any competition or any exam. You can crack an exam and you get a position in your as I said, in your career or job. So this is like this is such a situation forming for you all. Even as I said, if that exam is for your higher education or any kind of education also, entrance level exam, that also you can qualify, because ultimately all the planets are making a combination of a great intellect at this time. Okay, a person who are into banking, medicine and CA, they can especially do good over here, and even IT sector. Now mind it, because it's a Leo Lagna, either you work in a higher position or you work independently. Okay, so this is one of the trait of Leo ascendant people. Now, if I talk about Jupiter, Jupiter will remain in the 10th house. Jupiter being retrograde has got Cheshtabal, that means emotional strength. So here Jupiter will give lot of energy for you to grow in your career, especially to gain a position where you acquire lot of salary, okay, wealth, because ultimately it is aspecting 2nd house and the 6th house, and it is giving 7th aspect on the 4th house. Some mental peace is also coming. Whatever you were formulating in your life, calculating, I should get this position with this much salary, maybe you are able to acquire it at this time. Even in your business, if you are doing business, you will be able to do that. because it is giving its one aspect in the second house. Definitely your wealth will increase, your family happiness will increase. Any thing where Ketu was disturbing your second house, it will definitely give its good aspect and things will improve in that area. Even in the sixth house matters related to that area. If your health was disturbing, if you wanted to take any loan or wanted to take anything on rent, those things will also improve. Anything to do with money also. So these are the improvements which are happening in the month of December for Leo Lagna people. Even what I see over here, for most of the people, because the Jupiter, which is Lord of your fifth house, is entering the is there in the 10th house. So definitely, and even the eighth house Lord is sitting in the 10th house, because Jupiter even is dispositor of Rahu. So this is all talking about the changes and transformations coming in your career. And sometimes these transformations and changes are a bit frustrating because the energy which is forming in your chart is little bit frustrating. 12th house Mars definitely increases the anger. And that too making a Shadashtak Yoga, 6-8 combination with Mars. Sorry, with Saturn. So Mars and Saturn together making 6-8 combination. Definitely some disturbances can come in the mental part. Means your anger can arouse. But still, this is the transformation that is happening. It's for your own good. You know that. But sometimes with these transformations, some difficulties also come. So you have to bear that. I have covered almost all the planets for this. Now I'll go on with the Virgo Lagna. For Virgo Lagna, currently your Lagna Lord Mercury is transiting in the third house. It will remain retrograde till 16 December. After that, it will get direct. Now, till the time it is retrograde and it's there in the third house, Sun will also get conjunct. Sun being the Lord of your 12th house in third house with the 10th and first house Lord talks about some changes, some travels, okay, some difficulties to your siblings, younger siblings can also come. Some loss of strength can also be there, but movement, shift and change of place, travel will also be there along with that. So you have to be there. This can be the time where you feel little bit exhausted. Your energy can exhaust because of workload. Okay. Similarly, when Mercury will get direct from 16 December, and along with that, Sun will enter Sagittarius sign in the fourth house. This talks about health issues to your mother, mental disturbance, but some travel, some movement, some shift is there. And along with that, because Mercury is getting direct in the third house, definitely, as I say, for your career, you can shift or you can learn something for your career. Some new skills you can develop from 16 December after that. It's a very good time. Even for those who are into school, they can do really well. In your career, you can initiate something new. Now, if I talk about Mars, Mars being the Lord of your 8th house and 3rd house will remain debilitated plus retrograde from 7th December in the 11th house. This will behave more like an exalted Mars. Suddenly, you will see quickly that major transformations are coming in your life. Suddenly, your skills, your efforts are giving you results, because 11th house talks about your desire fulfillment, gains, opportunities coming your way. Through third house means your self efforts, your willpower. Suddenly, it is giving you that outcome along with some major transformations, hurdles. Maybe you even work in those areas which are delve more into research and analysis. Someone who is into engineering and technology, those subjects, those areas, can do really well at this time. Minded, but because Mars is giving its fourth aspect on the second house, you have to mind your speech, how you are speaking. Blunt, don't speak bluntly, especially with your family members. This is giving seventh aspect on the fifth house, where Venus will be there in the Capricorn sign, and Capricorn sign is the exaltation sign of Mars. So together, Mars and Venus can make a very strong energy. Some love relationship can start. For childbirth, this is a very good time. For any technical education, it's a very good time. For someone who want to gain a hereditary position in their life, someone who want to gain name and fame through their creativity, it's a very good time for that. Similarly, this Mars will even give its 8th aspect on Saturn, which is currently there in the 6th house. And Saturn is currently making a Nakshatra Parivartan Yoga with Rahu, which is there in the 7th house. So any difficulties in your daily life, in your daily life are now moving ahead. So if you were having health issues, you might get the right doctor. If you're having health issues, money related issues, it will move forward and you will gain some idea or some opportunities or something in your life. You will get those direction where you will move ahead, because Jupiter is currently retrograde, and in the ninth house it has got chestable emotional strength. So that's why when Jupiter is there in the ninth, first, fifth house, it gives you that wisdom to take right direction in your life. Knowledge guru will come in your life to give you right direction. You can go for higher education, basic education, childbirth, progeny, optimism looks very favorably. You can go for any dharmic yatra at this time. So what I was talking about is the Mars and Saturn making 6-8 combination. Here it is little bit difficult. Why? Because Mars is sitting in the 11th house and it is making 6-8 combination with Saturn in the 6th house. Mind it, your elder siblings can have major setbacks at this time, health issues, setbacks. Even your colleagues, friends, you can have difficulties with them. So you have to mind especially what your communication skills, because Mercury is there retrograde till 16 December in this Scorpio sign. If I talk about Ketu in the first house, definitely it is making you detach from yourself. But because the reason could be you are more into others, because Rahu is currently in the seventh house. Obsession is towards others, married life, others, or your business partnership, other people. Okay. But fortunately, because Jupiter is giving its aspect on Ketu, this difficulty will slowly vanish. And that too retrograde Jupiter, which is very strong. All those people who want to switch their education from BTech to MBA or just like that, or someone who was into particular stream now want to get into other stream, this is the time when Jupiter is retrograde. Many will travel at this time for education or some academic work, research, a lot of changes. So this was for Virgo. I have covered almost all the planets. As I said, because Saturn is moving ahead, as Saturn is moving ahead, it will give you the best of result for the sixth house. And Saturn is Karaka of sixth house. Currently, it is in its Mool Trikon sign. It will give the best result of it in the next 4 months. Okay. Now, if I talk about the Libra Lagna. For Libra Lagna, your Lagna Lord Venus is currently in the Capricorn sign. That comes in the fourth house. Now, Venus being the eighth house lord also in the fourth house can disturb your peace of mind, can disturb your mother's health. But ultimately, it is going to give you lot of transformation in your home environment. Some renovation can happen. You can get inheritance, property at this time. This will still give you that focus towards your home life, mother, and the direct aspect of Mars from the 10th house, where Mars will be debilitated and retrograde from 7th December. So it will behave more like an exalted Mars, which is quite good, favorable from 7th December. So giving its direct aspect on Venus will be very much favorable. So some transformations are going to come in your career, in your married life, in your family life, home life. So some transformation. Why I'm saying that? Because Mars rules your seventh house and second house. You may start a new business as a career, or you may shift, or your spouse may shift for a new beginning, new career. Some transformation can come in his or her career. So because of which your home life gets changed. But definitely renovation is also coming. Transformation is coming in the home life. Changes are coming. But those changes are very beautiful. Some renovation, some changes are coming. Maybe you buy something. But definitely at the same time, some changes are coming, especially in the area of the career, your profession. there, and because of that there could be some transformation in the home life and the family life. It's a good transformation. Okay. And from the 10th house, this Mars will firstly aspect your first house. Definitely it will increase the energy in you, boost the energy, enthusiasm to do something, initiate something in your life. You may start exercising or doing some athletic work, game or something, anything, sport activity. Many of you will see even your energy, because of that energy sometimes your anger also get increased. Now from here Mars will even aspect Saturn, which is there in the fifth house. It's the eighth aspect. Now 6 8 combination of Mars and Saturn is not good, not favorable. So what it will disturb? It will disturb your intellect. If you have, if you're married, you have children, it can disturb your because of your career. Your relationship can get disturbed with your children, or if you are in a love relationship, that also can get disturbed. Your intellect will also get disturbed. Your relationship, your love bond, because caring and nurturing comes from the fifth house, that can get disturbed. But ultimately, it's a very good sign for those who want to initiate something in their career, transformation in their career. Because whenever Mars is aspecting Saturn, whether be with the seventh or the eighth aspect, it talks about certain initiation. Because Mars is that ignite, and Saturn is like your karma karak. So when ignition come, your careers start. So it is talking about the transformation in your career, in your karmas, especially if you're not working also, then also in your karmas some transformations are about to come, and heavy energy is forming in December and next 3 4 months. Now if I talk about the Saturn is now direct in the fifth house. It's Mool Trikon Rashi. It is making a nakshatra parivartan yoga with Rahu, which is currently there in the sixth house. Sixth house is sixth house Rahu is very good for materialistic things. Ketu in the 12th house was really disturbing your dream and your sleep. If you wanted to travel, your travels, your documentation, visa work. But now, because Jupiter is also aspecting it, especially from the 8th house, where it is retrograde, getting that cheshta bal, emotional strength. From there, it is giving its fifth aspect to Ketu. So, definitely some transformation and travels can come. But still, it is not good for health. Jupiter in the 8th house is not good for health. And from here it is aspecting your second house, so your speech will be good, but your food habits can be risky. You might start eating too much, that can disturb your health. And Rahu already there in the sixth house. Rahu increases the wealth part, materialistic part in the sixth house, but it disturbs the health. It disturbs your moral values. If you might have seen people who get drug addict or smoking, drinking, all gambling kind of things, it's all because of the sixth house. Sixth house making combination with Rahu. Now, Jupiter will also give its aspect on the fourth house. It is also talking about the transformations that are coming in the, because Jupiter is there in the eighth house. It is bringing transformations. So transformations in your home life, family life, in your mind. Maybe many of you at this time start delving deep into occult related work. Um, this is also someone who can start trading also, real estate trading or any kind of trading. Similarly, if I talk about, as I said, I have discussed about how Venus is there in the Sagittarius sign. Sorry, Venus is there in the Capricorn sign. Jupiter is aspecting that Venus. So it's a very good sign. Very good sign, because Jupiter aspecting Venus can give you a lot of things at this time. It's actually aspecting its debilitation sign. So it can give you monetary gains. It can give you sudden inheritance. But it will even disturb the home life. Because from 8th house, it is giving its ninth aspect on 4th house. Still, Venus will try to control it because of the positive energy of benefic energy of Venus. Venus in Capricorn is still the hunger, the quest to get lot of wealth through hard work. So sometimes this also disturbs the personal life. The overall, if I examine for the December 2024 for Libra Lagna, You have that quest to bring that transformation in your life, especially related to wealth, monetary gains, in your relationship part. But personally, things are getting disturbed for a small duration, especially till the time Mercury is retrograde in your second house, Scorpio sign. Being the lord of the 12th house and your ninth house definitely talks about some disturbance in your family life because of your speech, and some losses can also happen. Okay, Rahu is also giving its aspect, so some scam can also happen, documentation related to or communication or money related also. Some scam can also happen, so be aware of it. And sun will also be there conjunct, being the lord of 11th house. So you have to be aware till 16th December. After 16th December, sun will enter Sagittarius sign in the third house, while Mercury will get direct. So that is the time when you can think for something new in your life. Your willpower will regain, your strength will come back, and you will be able to start something new after whatever falls you had, or any kind of losses you had, expenditure losses, any kind of, whether your energy, money, time, anger, whatever, till 16 December. After that, time looks very favorable. The movement of planets, the way they are moving ahead, looks very favorable for Libra ascendant people. Similarly, as I have said, you have to be aware only of your health and how you are communicating, documentation work, any kind of scam. Rest, things look really good in terms of the transformations that are coming in your career, daily life, and it's very good time for someone who want to bring change in their life, who want to win over any competition for any hereditary position. Their children are giving any competition, they can win those competition. Someone who is into any mass media related field, okay, or anything to do with engineering, technology, anything to do with where you have to use those things, can bring a lot of transformations and good things in your life. Similarly, if I talk about the Scorpio Lagna, for Scorpio Lagna, your Lagna Lord, which is also your sixth house Lord, is currently debilitated and retrograde from 7 December in the ninth house. This will behave more like a exalted Mars in the ninth house, so bringing a lot of change in your father's life and even in your life. Maybe you go for higher education, or you may travel for your new job, new career. You can even win over any competition and get a government job also, because sun will be transiting from the Lagna till 16 December with Mercury, which will be retrograde, making a very strong Buddhaditya yoga. So this could be the time for rise in status and a position. You can achieve that position, your father can regain that position. He can win over, your father can win over any court case litigation if that was going on, any loan that was there in your life or father's life. So those things will happen, good things, but still you have to be aware of your father's health. Okay. Similarly, if I talk about Venus, which is lord of your seventh house and your 12th house, which is not a good uh, planet for your Lagna. And while it is transiting from the third house, Capricorn sign, it is getting direct aspect of Mars. So Mars fourth aspect talks about the control. So it is giving its control to the 12th house. So some movements and travels are definitely there, but expenditures will come. But Saturn will try to that Mars will try to control those expenditures and any issues that are coming in those travels also. And the seventh aspect of this Mars on the Venus in the third house talks about some new initiations are definitely coming, because it's the exaltation sign of Mars. And Venus is also giving its aspect. It is boosting your energy, willpower, strength. You will develop some skills, new skills in you. You might go for higher education also, develop some skills. So this is a very good time. Luck will favor you. Your bosses, gurus, your father will favor you. From here, Mars is giving its eighth aspect on Saturn, which is there in the fourth house. Fourth house, Saturn is not really good, but still, because it is direct and it's in its Mool Trikon sign. So now, anything related to your home life, property, if you are into school education, there you will regain this strength. And because it is making a nakshatra parivartan yoga with Rahu in the fifth house, definitely many of you were disturbed in your education. Your education was disturbed, your intellect was disturbed, your relationship was disturbed. Now it will move ahead, it will move forward. We will see progress in your life. Anything to do with media and trading, that will grow, that will give you good result. If you are in media, you are into creativity, any kind of YouTube, social media, you are into public sector, there you will regain your strength. You can do really well. Any technical related work that you're doing, real estate trading or any kind of trading, there you will regain your strength. But mind is, this Mars making 6-8 combination is not good. Definitely, Mars is like an ignition and Saturn is like your karma. So your karmas are getting ignited. So at this time, some new karmas can come up because it is the transformational karma ignition that is coming in your life. If it was seventh aspect of Mars, then that ignition could not be transformative. But right now, it is making a transformative ignition. Definitely, some transformations are coming in your home life. Mother's health could get disturbed at this time. Your mind can get disturbed, mental peace can get disturbed, but still, your mother's health is more prominently looking disturbed at this time. You have to be aware of it. Now, if I talk about Ketu is there in the 11th house. Definitely, when Ketu is there in the 11th house, it disturbs the desires. You get detached from your desires, your passions, your ambitions. And sometimes, if an opportunity comes in your life, that also goes in vain. But uh, good part is, currently, if you look into the Jupiter, which is there in your seventh house, being the lord of your second and fifth house, it is retrograde, getting chestabal, emotional strength, is giving its aspect on Ketu. It's very good. That means now your ambitions will slowly get fulfilled. Anyone who is looking for progeny, marriage, this is the right time for you. Your relationship will go ahead. Your dreams can fulfill. You can get certain opportunities in your life. Okay. And as I said, because 10th house lord is going in the first house, that is sun, making a combination with Mercury, which will be retrograde till 16 December. This is making a Buddha Tithi Yoga. Very strong combination for those who want to initiate a business or get into a high position in any government or private sector. And Mars, which is debilitated and retrograde in the ninth house, it's like an exalted Mars. Very good sign for someone to get into government job. Okay. After 16 December, because Mercury will get direct and Sun will enter second house, Sagittarius sign. This is the time when you will start seeing flow of money through your career, through your karmas, through your profession. Either you get into family business, your own business, or you get a high position in your career. But the flow of money will start if the Mahadashanta Pratintar is also there of Sun. And Mercury, which will get direct and being the lord of your 8th and 11th house, definitely talks about someone who can start higher education, masters or PhD in any research related subjects, occult science. You can learn something. And even this is very good time for the transformations. But you have to beware, especially if you are married. Your in-laws can be really critical at this time, can pinpoint you for your mistakes. But still, it is good time for gaining money through inheritance, or if you have invested somewhere or earned money, that also you can achieve over here. Similarly, if I talk about, as I have discussed about how Mars is giving its aspect on, Venus being in the third house. Similarly, if I talk about Mercury, which is there in the Lagna, Rahu is giving its aspect. Rahu being in the fifth house, it's giving its aspect on Mercury in the first house. So this is the time which is really good for those people who work into field of IT, new age technology, writing, reading skills. Okay, anything to do with you know new age technologies. There, your mind will be really good. Even occult science. So these are the areas where you will see the things are fructifying and going ahead in your life. This is a very good time. Enjoy this time. I hope these four Lagnas are going to get the best of result in December 2024. Next year is really favorable. As I am looking into the Lagnas, I'm seeing many of the Lagnas will see some major transformation happening in 2025. And it's a really good time, especially April and May are those months when suddenly something can happen. Okay. So be prepared for that video also. Very soon I will upload it. So this was my analysis for Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. I hope you really like this video. Please do subscribe to my channel Deepa Stu Universe. Thank you so much.